Whenever men and women are condemned to live in poverty, human rights are violated.
To come together to ensure that these rights are respected is our solemn duty.
Elaine, how would you explain in a few words the project we are starting together?
I think it's about people, Europeans, fellow Europeans coming together that know something of what it's like to live on the margins or to be excluded in some way from society. Coming together and discovering the similarities between those experiences and then speaking about them and then hopefully coming up with some clarity or thoughts or ideas about progressing something into the future at a European level that would affect other European countries apart from Poland and Spain and Ireland that are on the margins as well.
Pues me interesa este proyecto porque yo en España pues lucho mucho principalmente por la vivienda, por el trabajo y por lo de la salud. Y aparte de ello, de toda la experiencia que ya tengo y lo que sé, viniendo aquí aprendo más cosas y esto ganar más experiencia para mí y para mí es bueno esto.
There needs to be more support in areas, youth centres, you know, where when there's nothing, you're just hanging around street corners.
But I think with our experience with addiction or whatever we've been through, we can really help young people and say, not from this is what you should do, but you know, this is what happened to me, to tell our story in an honest way. And we can really help people avoid the fuck-ups that we, do you know, or the shorter way out of this, or a better way, or, you know, because we have learned through our journey.
There's no actual centre that's radiating out into the community, positives, recovery. Look at this, informing people about their rights, putting them in place, equipping them, and allowing them to speak with authority on these issues, because a lot of people go in and they're overwhelmed when they're faced with authority, you know, and they get started to hit with terminology, and it's just like what Paul was saying about like how a doctor can get you disillusioned, put you in a bad frame of mind. So you're coming away from that and you've nowhere to go. There's no heart within the community. The heart has been ripped out of our communities. That's the problem, as I see it, you know. And if we had some sort of centre, I don't know, could be promoting everything. We discussed a lot about it.
The whole idea of people, even in the health system, to actually know how to make a complaint procedure and how to go about that, whether it be an opiate treatment centre, maybe be a GP or the hospital, you know, that there's a complaint procedure there and that everybody can take it.
I'll push myself and do it. I feel very passionate about this, you know, because I had a peer walker, you know, and as a peer walker, bringing someone to a hospital, you know, and being told that you have to go here and you have to go there and you have to go here and you have to go there. It might be your blood, it could be this, it could be that, you know, I'm not being listened to.
So our access to treatment has been cut by half. It's a huge problem, particularly stabilisation.
Our health is our responsibility, but it's our doctor's responsibility too. If we go to them, they tar us all with the same brush. Once you're on methadone, you're a lowlife.
You know, like, for the likes of a drug user or an alcoholic or something like that, they'd be going to these doctors and they'd be, yeah, right, sit over there, yeah. Oh, you have that wrong with you. They don't even deal with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have that wrong with you. There's a script, you're an addict, you'd be delighted with this script. Do you know what I mean? Like, and they just try that, you know, but the hospital.
It's also difficult to be responsible when you fear to meet the professionals in the health service. Some people are too scared to go to a doctor and some people don't want to go because they don't want the medication.
It is difficult to be responsible for your health when you don't have a sense of security in your life. When I felt more secure, I took time to manage my health.
Most of my life I've never really cooked for myself because I spent a lot of my years in prison. whereas being fed by the state. If I did get my own place, I probably would be going for the easy option and for the processed food, because I have no experience in cooking. If I was to go in there to the kitchen and try to cook a meal, to be honest, I wouldn't have a clue. I know I could do some cooking classes or look at YouTube videos on there.
Thank you. Dlaczego jesteś ty zainteresowany?
Dlatego jestem zainteresowana, bo chcę, żeby było dobro i ład na świecie.
Dziękuję, pani Marta.
Proszę bardzo.
The discussion was good. The discussion was on relationships with social workers and what was the barriers in those relationships, which formed a nice, heated, passionate, discussion as you can imagine. Yeah. Because people have bad experiences with social workers.
And they were very nice that day as well, and it was good to know the drug problem over there is different than it is in Ireland. One main drug choice is in Poland, and it's actually alcohol.
I think what was really good was the fact that there was a lot of translation, like yourself and Fabian as well, who speak Polish as well. So it was really, really easy, to communicate with the group. It was lovely seeing Marta again. We remember Marta from our visit in Sale when Poland came over, so it was nice to see her again.
I think it's fantastic that it's at European level. And my first impression is that people are surprised at discovering outside their own country that people are living similar experiences. I think that was a very strong element that I discovered yesterday.
Whenever men and women are condemned to
poverty,
human rights are violated.
To come together to ensure that these rights are respected is our solemn duty.
Equality equals dignity. Everyone has to be treated equal.
I sat on a bench for a while, waiting for the light to shine. I haven't sat with myself for a long time, looking for the chance to try. I sat on a bench for a while, waiting for the light to shine. I haven't sat with myself for a long time, I was always running. The voice should be heard. The voice should be heard. Happy is the city where it sits in the way. The voice should be heard.
The voice should be heard. The mothers should be heard. Happy is the city where it sits in the way. The voice should be heard. I'll eat, maybe tomorrow. Don't have a choice, can't get a job.